So you can come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Feel free to sit up on something if you have a cushion or blanket you want to use, and either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. And begin to slow down your breath. Taking the time to inhale until you're full, and exhale until you're empty. And just scan through your body and see, is there any unnecessary effort that you might release? Finding what's needed to sit tall and upright, and then continuing to let go. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus. And feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you throughout your practice. So let's start with eagle arms. We'll take one elbow on top of the other. If you can get the palms together, do so. If they don't reach, you could just focus on the elbows or grab a thumb. And put some pressure between the elbows as if you're trying to pull them apart. See how that can open up the upper back. You might try and spread the ribs each time you inhale. Notice which arm is on top, and then take a couple gentle swings. Let's bring the other arm on top. Again, pressure between the elbows, spreading the upper back. And then release, a couple gentle swings. And then bring your hands to the floor behind you, fingers facing forward. Roll your shoulders back and your elbows back. And then lift the chest. Take the chest as high as you can, working with your body as it is right now. Maybe a little bit higher, last couple seconds. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back, lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way forward. Let's recross the leg so the other leg is in front or on top, sitting tall. Drop your right ear over to right shoulder, and let's press down through the left shoulder, looking for a stretch on left side of the neck. And you might lift or lower your chin a little bit, exploring the different parts of your neck. And then rotate your chin to your chest. Come over to the other side, both shoulders drop, but now even more through the right side, looking for a stretch there. Let's rotate chin to chest. Come back to the first side and then go back and forth as slow as you need to, so you're following the sensation. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. And release the arms. Head floats back up. Again, hands to the floor behind you. Shoulders roll back, elbows roll back. Puff up the chest. And then release. Come up, hands to knees, round back. Roll your way back up. Let's bring feet to the floor, hip width apart, parallel, and then shift your hands to the floor in front of your feet, taking a gentle rock front to back. So as you rock your weight forward, look for a stretch through the toes. As you rock back, get into your calves, ankles, Achilles tendon, and again, go as slow as you need to. Especially if you're being careful around something, slowing things down can help you explore safely. Let's drop the heels, lift the hips, and come to hang and ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Bend your knees a little or a lot. You might take a sway or shake out. What is there to release here? And then let's step back into a high push-up position, and we'll lower down onto the forearms for a forearm plank, working core strength. So shoulders right above the elbows, forearms parallel. See if you can bring your hips into line with your shoulders and your heels. So they're not lifting, they're not sagging, they're one straight long line. Thighs lifting, belly lifting, whole underside lifting, strong core. With all the work of being in this strong pose, can you still have your face relaxed and your breath deep? Let's shift over onto one elbow. You can just rotate to one side, take the top arm up. Either have feet one in front of the other, or you can stack them one on top of the other. Top hand could be at your hip or extending up. How long can you get? Top of the head lengthening away from the rest of the spine. And then let's switch to the other side. Coming all the way over, core stabilizing muscles working, but face relaxed, breath at ease. One more breath here. Let's release and come all the way back to child's pose. You can drop your knees. Take the hips back, release the upper body. And just a reminder that you can rest anytime. Everything is optional, and you can take a pause and simplify as needed. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left, and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center, and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip.
Stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table and come back to downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back, and you might pedal out your feet a little bit or shift your hips side to side or take any other movement that helps you get in your body. One more deep breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms pressed down. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Feel free to take an extra breath or two in this first one. Then back to down dog. Let's take 5 deep breaths in down dog or child's pose or sitting or any other neutral shape. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms pressed down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, let's take the right leg up to the ceiling. Bend your knee to your chest. And start circling this bent right knee. Exploring your full range of motion. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times, big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Shift your weight forward. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Let's grab the left wrist and take it over for a side bend. Same thing other side. Grab your right wrist, take it over. And then back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square, with the upper body letting go, like ragdoll. Let your head hang, let your neck release. Stretching that left leg as straight and long and high as you can. One more breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Drop the back heel, inhale, arms up. Settle in. Deep bend in the front leg, straight long back leg. One more breath. Release, make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent left knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. Both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Settle in. Let's grab the right wrist. Take it over for a side bend. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back, other thumb on top this time. Open up the heart, sink the hips, last breath. Release arms up, tip forward, standing splits. Letting go. How much can you let your head hang, the muscles of your face hang, and keep reaching that back leg longer. Last breath. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good rest. Taking the time you need, and then coming into a shape that feels like a rest for you, whether that's down dog, child's pose, sitting, something else. If it's useful, close your eyes. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Bend your knees, come into chair, Utkatasana. Sink your hips low as if you're sitting down into a chair. Lift your head high. Feel the spine being stretched up and down at once. Same thing with the arms. Fingers up, shoulders down. One more breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Let's come into warrior three. Shift forward and find your balance. You can modify or adjust however you need to. Choose the arm position that suits you. One more breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Release through your movement transition. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior three. Keep feeling what you're doing. How much can you feel in this pose? Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Release. Make your way to a good rest. Settling back into ease. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, one breath, come in. Step right back to warrior one. And then let's open out to warrior two. Taking your time. Feel the strength of this pose, the stability. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior two. And straighten the front leg for triangle. One more breath. Release. Make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, one breath. Step back, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg, triangle. One more breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good rest. Finding ease. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. From here, let's take a twist. Left elbow across to the outside of the right knee. If you can't get your elbow, you might use your forearm. As you're twisting, see if you can look for length through your spine. One more breath. Release, back to center, hips low, arms high. Same thing other side, right elbow across. Last breath here. Back to center, hips low, arms high. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift the heart. Let's fold forward, wrapping arms overhead. You're welcome to separate your feet, hip width apart or wider. Allow the weight of your head to hang, the weight of the arms to fall away from your back. And then release the arms down, letting go. Let's lower the hips and come into a squat, Malasana. And you're welcome to use props for this if you want to sit on a block or slide a blanket under your heels or turn your toes out more. How does this work for your body today? Let's open up the knees using the elbows, and as best you can, roll your shoulders back and down so the chest is nice and open, spine nice and long, and we'll work our root lock here, Mula Bandha, same as a Kegel exercise. So as you exhale, draw the pelvic floor muscles in and up. As you inhale, release that. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. Exhale, engage. Inhale, release. And then engage and keep holding, keep breathing, drawing in strongly through the bottom and connecting that to the top. Feel the full length and space that you take up. And then release. Let's come back to a forward fold, feet back to parallel. Let your head hang, let your neck release. Any arm position, any movement. And then either stay where you are, go back to your squat, or let's try crow. If you want to try crow, take a little step back from the front of the mat, set the hands shoulder width apart, knees to the upper arms. And this pose, like all poses, are a process. We're just shifting weight forward. Maybe all the weight comes into the hands, maybe not. Maybe you lift the toes, maybe you don't. Can your breath be steady right where you are? If you were in your hands, you can come back to your feet. And let's try stand hand. One hand at a time, slides under the feet so the toes are up to the wrists. If that feels too tight, don't do it. You could just circle or rub your wrists instead. Let's make our way to down dog. So you might take crow again, work on hopping out of crow. You could also just step back or take a regular vinyasa to get back. Feel what you are doing, whatever that is. From down dog, right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Come into a twist here, left elbow across. If you want to make this easier, you could have the left hand on the floor on the inside. If you prefer a low lunge, you could drop the back knee. How does this work for your body now? One more breath. Release, hands to the floor, step up, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Roll open through the top hip. Roll open through the top shoulder, expanding from one arm to the other. Last breath. Release, make your way to down dog, however you get there. Left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge, arms up. Take a twist, something similar to what you did on the first side, whether that was a prayer twist or arms extended, high lunge or low lunge. Last breath here. Release, hands to the floor. Step up for half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. One more breath here. Release, make your way to down dog. And then let's come all the way through to sitting. And back onto our backs. And bring your knees in. Take a circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then drop your feet to the floor. We'll set up for bridge. Feet hip width apart, parallel. Press your feet down. Lift your hips up. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. You can kind of rock side to side, shrugging your shoulders underneath you. Open up the fronts of the hips, lifting the hips so high the creases come out. And then take your arms out of your way, roll down and rest. So I'd like to offer a supported bridge next. You'll need some kind of prop. A yoga block would be ideal, but you might have something else. Stack of books, foam roller, bolster, firm cushion. Something's going to go behind the sacrum. So you can lift the hips a little bit lower than the lower back and then rest your hips down on it. Feel free to adjust the height or placement as you need. And then bring your right knee into your chest and grab hold of the right knee. You can hold with one or both hands, and then straighten your left leg and let that straight left leg hang, yawning open through the front of the left hip, getting into hip flexors, psoas, deep front line. Let's switch sides, grab hold of the left knee, drop the right leg long, squeeze the left knee in close. What is there to release here? Keep inviting, letting go. And then come back to neutral. That could be both feet on the floor, both knees in, both legs straight, either up in the air or along the floor. And again, you could lower your block or adjust the prop underneath you as needed. Finding a place where you might really let go. It's not totally passive, but how much can you release? Take all the time you need to come out of this. You can slowly bring your feet to the floor if they're not there already and move your prop out of your way. Let's take happy baby as a counter stretch. Grab the soles of the feet. Press your knees towards the floor. You're welcome to be in stillness or move around a little. And then drop your feet to the floor. We'll cross the right ankle above the left knee. Reach your hands through. Grab the left leg and hug it in as close as you can. So you're stretching the right outer hip. And then keep seeing what is there to release here. To release, drop the left foot to the floor Let's straighten the right leg up and then flex and point your right foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. And then keeping this right leg more or less where it is, straighten the left leg along the floor. We'll open the right leg out to the right, just at a slight angle. Bring this straight right leg up and across for a twist. Opposite hand can grab the outside of the foot or ankle. Feel free to bend your knee or use a strap, modifying, adjusting so it works for you. If you do want to add a quad stretch, your free hand can reach down for your free foot, right hand grabbing left foot. If that doesn't work, don't do it, don't worry about it. Just feel where you are. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum, top of the hips into the floor. And then take the legs up and shake them out. Let's switch sides. Drop your feet to the floor. Cross your left ankle above the right knee. Reach your hands through. Grab the right leg and hug it in. Let's release, right foot to the floor. Straighten the left leg up. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. Straighten the right leg along the floor and then open the left leg out to the left. We'll bring this straight left leg up and across. Spinal twist. You might add a quad stretch if you did so on the other side. You can add that again. And then release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Take a circle or rock. And then release the legs up. Give them a good shake out, shaking the muscle on the bone. Maybe kick your butt. Bring your arms up. Give them a little shake as well. And then let that go. Check in with your body. What's needed for you to feel complete in your physical practice? Is there any last pose or stretch that you'd like to get in? Do you want to do an inversion? Do you want to take another restorative pose? Is there a part of your body needing some attention? I'm going to offer a self-facial massage, so if you do want to join me for that, you can finish up what you're doing and start getting comfortable in a symmetrical, relaxed position, whether that's Shavasana or Supta Baddha Konasana or something else that's at ease. If you don't feel like doing the facial massage, you can just keep following your desires, wrapping things up in your way. If you'd like to join me, you can rub your palms together, getting some heat and energy in the hands. And then place your palms over your eyes, sealing out the light, encouraging your eyes to not only close, but relax back. Keeping eyes closed and relaxed, bring your fingertips to the center of your forehead and start to rub from the center out towards the temples, and then come back to the center, spreading towards the sides of the face. And you can use your fingertips or thumbs. Good firm pressure, exploring different parts of your forehead. And then bring your fingertips to either side of your nose, getting into the sinus area, spreading towards the sides of the face. Working along your cheekbone until you get towards your ear where your jaw connects to your skull, finding that hinge joint and all the tender places around there, strong jaw muscle, little pressure points around your earlobe. You might give your earlobes a little pinch or pull. And then work your way along your jawline towards your chin. Giving your chin a pinch or press. And then take the heels of the hands and make a couple big circles into the cheeks, massaging the cheeks into the cheekbones and teeth. And then go back over any area that needed a little extra work. You can also give the scalp a rub like a dry shampoo. You might give your neck and shoulders a squeeze. When you're done, smooth over the face as if you just washed your face. You're wiping away the water, wiping away any last bit of tension. And then shake it out of your hands. You could finish with a little rub for your forearms or hands if they need it. And also just check in with the rest of your body. Is anything else needed for you to feel comfortable in your final rest? Eventually settling into stillness.
Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles. Eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in and roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. And then use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today.